Good morning to all. Today we are going to discuss about the definition and the history of GIS in our unit 1. So the definition of GIS, the course outcome of the topic is explain the fundamental concept of GIS. It will be linked with the PO1 and PO5 and PSO1. So the definition of geographic information system. Geographic information system is a computer based information system designed to accept large volume of spatial data derived from varieties of sources and to efficiently store, retrieve, analysis, model and display outputs this data according to user defined specification. What is geographic information system? So the geographic relate to place on the earth surface where something is, what is at a given location. Information system manipulate, summarize, query, edit, visualize, work with information stored in computer database. Data versus information. Data by itself generally differ from information. Data is of little use unless it is transformed into information. Information is an answer to a question based on raw data. GIS can transform data into information. So data, computer, information, GIS, finally knowledge. The GIS, GPS, and remote sensings are generic, spatial, and digital technologies. The GIS concept are not new. It is a London like a epidemic in 1854 itself. They are started. So chlorodeth water pumps. Then crop estimation. GIS is also used satellite and remote sensing data to explore patterns and relationships. Here, such digital data offers estimates of average wheat yield in the Punjab for 2000 to 2008. Red shows areas with highest yield, blue shows lowest yield, and white are non-wheat area. Example towns. So the black lines shows the location of major surface and water canals where yield tend to be higher. So the historical background of GIS. So the GIS is an historical background like this technology has developed from digital cartography and CAD. So the database management system. So the overview of GIS, spatial data are organized into layers like vector and then raster. So see from the vector customer street parcels we can occupied in the raster like elevation land usage we can use to find in the real world. So this picture we represent already like data street, building data, vegetation data, finally integrated with the data like a database. The data layers will be developed into thematic maps. So see the strategic level, the collection and data management. In GIS, a simplified world can be represent. GIS are in the process of filling the upper half of the pyramid. So real world, we can analyze and defining of data. Finally, we can take the decision mapping like a map, like a decision making. We can given the final map to us. So the data integration mission tools for data collection, scanning, decising key entry. So see the conversion tool, other digital map database, tool for raster data in raster format. So digital map database. So here we can take the attributes database like from interface tools, computer aided register, raster image CAD drawing or laser imageries. So in the application oriented user tool, map, report and then queries. Why is GIS is unique? So GIS handles spatial information referred by its location in space. GIS makes connection between activities based on spatial proximity. So what is GIS used for? Who, what? So who is used? Na? So already we mentioned like government, industry, academician, they are used in the GIS. Then for what is the use for that? Na? Transportation, hydrology, geology, geographic, crime, health in all the places GIS are used. So stages in GIS project define the problem, get software and hardware, gather and clean data, do analysis, interpret and present result. So the history of GIS. So in GIS at first was just a combination of ideas from quantitative cartography and the computer systems that exist at that time. So was basically the work of cartographer and geographers who tried to adapt their knowledge and their needs to a technology that looked promising. So since then, a large number of other disciplines have contributed to the field of GIS. So map making, Middle East, the period of 1000 BC, then 200 BC, earth streams calculated the circumference of Earth, then Plumtree and Hydris, Mercator and Newton. So the French cartographer Louis Alexander Betis. So they are used in the Hugh town the 1781. So see the British map of the Orkney. So earlier British they are formed. The British map a battle of Headtown in 1781. So the giant snow color outback the map in the period of 1854. So early development of JS, the Canada and the Harvard's laboratory they are also used. And dual independent map encoding, Environmental System Research Institute. So see the Canada in the period of 1960s and the Harvard laboratory in 1964 like a CMAT, California swimming grid forwards Odysseys they are used. So 1960 period dual integrated independent map encoding are developed and environmental research also in the period of 1969. Later in the 1981, the Environmental System Research Institute launched ArcInfo, major commercial GIS software system based on the vector and relational database data model. So the development of GIS in the beginning of 70s, the conference and the symposium about GIS took place. GIS include in university curricula. The ESRI found in 80s the special journal and forums in GIS. In 1981, ESRI launched ArcInfo. Then in the beginning of 21st century, the Google Map are the developed. The history of GIS, three main areas, the evaluation of technology, the evaluation of data, the evaluation of theories and techniques. The evaluation of technology, graphical output, data access and storage, data input, software, internet in 1993, Xerox pairs the first map server, 1994, first digital online atlas, the Canadian National Atlas, Web 2.0 web mapping are developed. The evaluation of data, first dataset, scanned maps and designing features. Launching of Earth observation satellites in 1982, Spot Image, the first commercial company to distribute satellite images that cover the entire globe. 1981, GPS system completely operative. The GIS software 1976 USGS published the first digital elevation model. In 2000, elevation data from shuttle radar topographic mission LIDAR. In 1994, NSDI USA Europe Inspire OGC homogenic and homogenized and standardized. The evolution of theories and technique, the spatial analysis in 1854, John saw the first analytical cartography, the map to determine cholera outbreak in the London. The design with nature 1969, terrain analysis, the cartography in 1819, the integrate cartography, Jim Midluck and MS and S computing. The evolution of theories and technique longly 2001 described the period from 1980s to 2000 as the era of commercialization in the field of GIS. In this period, establishment of GIS Industries Research Center, GPS, Open GIS Consortium, Internet GIS. So the importance of GIS. GIS inform not only about the activities and the events but also where they exist. The solution to problems often require access to several types of information that can only be linked by geography. GIS allows to store and manipulate information using geography and to analyze patterns, relationships, and trends in that information to help in making better decisions. The assessment for this session, data, computer, then what is the miss from here, and GIS, then knowledge. The geographic information system is a dash based information system designed to accept large volumes of dash data derived from variety of sources and to efficiently store a retrieve dash model and display output this data according to dash defined specification. Then third one, GIS, remote sensing and GPS technologies are. So kindly fill the assessment of the session, then you can elaborate the knowledge. Thank you.